This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Now, I love role-playing games, plain and simple. I really do. But I heard nothing about this next game that we're going to be talking about. And then when it came out, it caught my eye, and I just couldn't help but want to talk about Legacy of Dragonholt. Now, this really caught my eye, and I've always been a fan of the old 70s and 80s adventure books where you would go to a certain point and read a certain phrase, and it'll tell you to turn to this page depending on what you choose. I always thought those were a lot of fun, and when I saw this as part of the mechanic here, I went, okay, well, this has been done before, but not really this way. So let's just look at the components, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. I'm going to give you my rating on this. Now, there's a lot going on in here. They give you this read first rule book, which I haven't even opened. As a matter of fact, I haven't done really too much, but I've been intrigued, and I kind of went through some of the books a little bit, and I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. So we're just going to take a look at these contents, and I'm going to tell you, we're going to go up top and we're going to talk a little bit about this. Now, obviously this is a role-playing game, but and we can open this up a little bit. It kind of tells you how to just generate your character, get everything going so you can be ready to prepare the story tracking sheet and then begin your first quest. And it gives you everything that you need and explains all the things that you need to do, activation tokens, active player, conditional effects, so forth and so on, locations, items, and explains a lot of things that are going to go on and how you're going to attribute experience. You have to go through this first. We're going to do that together, though, that's for sure. Then it has this character creation, which, of course, you can be whoever you want to be. Dwarf, an orc, a paladin, an elf. Well, you know, all the great things in life. Even, yes, even a lovely princess wizard. There you go. But very interesting in a lot of ways. And here we have the actual character sheets. They give you a few, but you're going to want to make copies of these. These are really nice sheets. And there you go. Permission granted. I see they even tell you can photograph it. Isn't that cool? But really nice. Looks like it has everything where you can just really kind of just put things into perspective, which is always helpful when playing a role-playing game. Some helpful cards, some tokens with some runes on it, some potions. Let's take a quick look at these, and then we're just going to take a look at these books real quick. And you can see there's all kinds of different types of potions: love letter, swiftness potion, lodestone, strength potion. Well, when you drink this potion, you gain athletic skill, brawling skill, and endurance skill for the remainder of the current day. Now, they say you can play this by yourself, so this is where I'm very curious. A rune sword. Oh, you have the dueling skill and the military skill as long as you carry this sword. Well, that'll be helpful. And a lot of really neat little things there. You have a ton of stories. Well, this letter plays something important, and I'm not too sure what it does, but as you can see, 2 new roads, Dragonholt Village, a journal. Of course, we're going to have a map out. Crypts. We like to go into dungeons. Looks like you're going to take on some goblins here. Terror on the prairie. Well, obviously, we're going to run into a dragon. Whispering leaves, paper faces, and you get quite a bit in here, and that's the thing that really caught my eye. So it's really attracted me to really take a look at this. So let's go up top and explain what we are going to do with this fantastic game. Now, last night, if you guys were able to participate, we did a live playthrough of this game, and all I have to tell you is that this is a masterpiece. I absolutely loved it. It was fun interacting with everybody. You didn't have to even be here to play. We were able to have a lot of fun with it. The way the character developed, the way stamina works, where you can lose abilities, and your skills are very important here, because if you have a skill, it will help you in the story. If you don't have the skill, you're probably going to get a tougher route to go through there. So you got to pick your skills and be very smart how you create your character. But even if you don't create your character right, you can play the game to the strengths of your character. I love the cards, the cards that come with it. That I'm just going to show you one randomly that you could possibly get along the way. We were able to get a healing potion last night. We were able to do a bunch of different things. And the one little adventure book that we did took us about 2 hours, but we were on the edge of our seat wondering how we were going to make it out of the forest. Just to give you a hint, we were able to do it barely. We barely got them out. And now we are in Dragonholt, and now the whole story gets even deeper. So I'm even looking forward to doing even more of this, which I plan on doing live, and just really experiencing what is a surprise game for me in 2017. This really caught me off guard, where I thought it was going to be it turned out to be a lot of fun, and very thematic, and you are just sucked right into it. I suggest this highly. This gets a 4.5 out of 5 from me. I absolutely adore this game, and I suggest it for anybody that loves role-playing games or just loves group games where you can create your own adventure and be immersed into the story. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer either. Well, unless you die, then that's pretty bad. But go out and get this. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to find it's a surprise hit. And until next time, it's your old pal Rom. We'll see you soon.